This is number 12 on the 2020 PSAT exam. This is in the no calculator allowed section of the math portion of the exam. And they categorize this as level difficult probably because no calculator is allowed. So they're trying to test if you can solve it without a calculator and think of it in a smart way to solve it without doing complicated calculations by hand. Okay, so let's see what this problem says. Springs are made from different number of coils. Each spring is hung vertically. Do I care about that? Let's skip that sentence. Total length in centimeters of each hanging spring is recorded as shown in the graph. This is the graph. A parabola that models the data is also shown. Which functions P best models? Okay, so best models, I don't really care about the remainder. Okay, so just from skimming that, see how much text was unnecessary? They're basically just asking us to pick one of these that best corresponds to this model, this curve over here with these sample points. And then there's this model of a parabola over here. Okay. Again, I said this in other videos. If you watch them, a lot of the times, a lot of text is unnecessary, so you can save yourself seconds by not reading everything. Okay. And that just comes from experience, to be honest, to know what problems they like to ask and knowing how to preview questions. Like there's some graph here, peek at the choices. It looks like it's some model, some quadratic model. So then you get idea of what it could possibly ask. And of course, I also said this in another video. It's like in the critical reading section, the reading sections, where some people say that a test taking strategy is to read the question first and then go back to the passage and find the answer. You can apply that here as well. You can read this question, which of the following functions P best models the required length, and then go back to read if needed. So you can see actually, if we had just read the question, we didn't really care about what this model even is. It's about springs. Who cares? We don't care. We just need to pick one of these quadratic functions that best matches this curve over here. We don't really care about the context this problem is in. So I kind of saved myself another few seconds. Okay, now let's go actually to solving this. How do we solve this without a calculator? So let's pick a nice point. For example, P of 20 is approximately equal to 10. Look, P of 20. When the input is 20, the output is approximately 10 over here. Yeah? Okay. So we're going to plug in n equals 20 into the choices, and we will hope to get something close to 10. Okay. So if we plug in n equals 20 into choice A, that's 20 squared plus 4.3. That's 400. 20 squared is 400, yeah? Plus 4.3. Who cares what that is? Even though that's 403, 404.3, right? We don't really care because it's much bigger than 10. So cross out A. Similarly, for choice B, that's 400 minus 0.3 times 20 plus 4.3. We don't really care about what the actual value is. It's much bigger than 10 because imagine 400 minus 20 times 0.3, that's not enough subtraction to get it close to 10. So cross out B. So we're left with choice C and D now. Now for choice C, let's approximate this 0.24 as 0.25, which is 1/4. That's what I'm saying in this bullet point here. So P of 20 is approximately equal to 20 squared over 4 plus 4.3. 20 squared is again 400. Divided by 4, that's 100. And then add the 4.3. This is, again, much bigger than our desired 10. So cross C out. And the best answer is D. We bubble it in. We move on to the next question. If time permits, let's carefully confirm it by actually plugging in 20 and then see that it's close to 10. But otherwise, we made a good educated guess, not really a guess anymore, but kind of is because we didn't confirm it, that D is the most likely the answer because these, when we plugged in n equals 20, the output was way too big.